Alrighty, welcome back. I know it's been a couple of days, almost a week I think, since I posted my last video. I've been a little sick, I'm still recovering, but something happened while I was away and I did want to speak about it. The Pokemon Company International has acquired XL Brands distribution in the United States. A lot of people are going to have different opinions on this. I personally really like this from a retail perspective, because this means MSRP will be coming coupled with the increases to MSRP recently in the Scarlet Violet set, as well as MSRP increases that are going to be coming in the future. This acquisition, I guess, of a major distributor in America is going to push secondary market prices lower. Obviously, everyone's super excited. MSRP. However, MSRP is going up. Like I said before, MSRP has been too low and they've been increasing it recently. I'm assuming they probably will again pretty soon. A lot of people keep talking about this printing facility that's coming up that won't be done and starting printing until 2028. The printing facility isn't coming until 2028, and it's an expansion on an existing printing facility. There's a lot of numbers going around, massive print facilities. However, there's a lot of things to keep in mind when it comes to the Millennium Printing. The Millennium Print Group prints a lot of product, not just Pokemon. Pokemon owns it. They actually do own the Millennium Printing Group. However, they continue to print other TCGs. Now here's the thing is they're going to be printing other TCGs, not just Pokemon, and they're printing it for more than just the American market. And while they are going to be printing more, it's not like the new printing facility is not going to double production. It's adding about a third of printing capability to the existing set. So right now, the printing facilities that currently, it's like doubling the size of one of the printing facilities that currently exist, or no, I'm sorry, it's tripling the size of one that is currently in existence. So they're going from a 400 printing facility to a 1200 printing facility. And what this means is, like, they already have these printing facilities in place. There's like a half dozen of them around the world. This new one, marketed as all the headlines you saw was the biggest manufacturing license deal of 2025. These are very specific keywords, the actual size, and to be bigger than what it actually is. It was the largest singular lease of 2025. It is not the largest manufacturing ever made. It's just of 2025. And it was just the largest lease sign of 2025. What this means is people that are expecting this new printing facility that's coming, which isn't coming in for another 2 years. Like at minimum, it's going to be another 2 years, and we're already going to be phasing out of Mega before this new printing facility is even up and running. And it's not doubling the total current printing capabilities of all of Pokemon. It's adding, like, if you account for only the facilities in America, it's adding on like less than a third of total printing capacity injected into the current market. And we know for a fact that the current USA printing facilities are also printing for overseas markets. That's part of the reason why the scarcity and everything in America is because American printing is being shipped overseas, because we don't have printing facilities in every country around the world. We're sharing the load. So controlling the distribution is going to put MSRP in around more. However, that's not necessarily going to guarantee it's going to be a lot more. This could also change, for all we know, this distribution could just simply be to handle their vending machines. That doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to be pumping out a shit ton more into the retailers. We should see a lot more going to retailers, but this is a distributor that they've already worked with for a long time. Now they're simply buying it as their own company so that they don't have to deal with the middle management. They get to control it a little bit more, but it's one of many distribution companies, and that's not the only way they distribute. So while this is going to affect the market in a big way, both of these changes, even together with the distribution and the increase in printing, is not going to affect the Pokemon market as drastically as people are thinking it will. It just won't, especially with the increased boom that we've been having. If the boom doesn't completely die, like, the market itself is going to determine the results of this. These are going to stem the tide. They're not going to actually impact. If this goes through, the only way this is a massive boom for MSRP product is if the Pokemon boom itself dies off, and that would have sent it down to MSRP anyway. Right? So if in the next 2 to 3 years the Pokemon boom really dies out, which I don't think it will, then we will see this distribution and this extra printing actually matter. But the way Pokemon's going, They've been printing more and more, and it's just getting more and more scarce. So this bolstering of capability and capacity is not going to meet the growth of the like drain on the market. More and more people are buying, you know, maybe just like Labubus, this dies out, but it's Pokemon that's been going for 30 years. I don't think it's going to die anytime soon, especially with the investing going on. Greater control over product allocation and retail pricing. I don't think this actually means we're going to see everything run down to MSRP. It's never going to happen. And even if it does, people are just going to like, as long as the market wants these things, the scalpers will just take it at MSRP with bots, and it's not even going to matter unless everything's restricted. So here's the printing facility. Millennium Print Group officially confirms massive new printing campus. Here's the thing, massive 1.27 million square foot. It's already existing. The campus's existing 400 square feet buildings, upgrades to the campus's existing 400 square feet buildings will begin in early 2026. So there's already 400 square feet of building with printing capabilities already manufacturing Pokemon and other TCGs and products to be shipped out, not just in America but also around the world. And then they're constructing an 866,000 square foot advanced manufacturing facility completed by 2027, with full-scale operations expected in the late 2028. So not even until the end of 2028, if there's no delays, are we going to see these printing facilities actually up and running completely. Now, you see the 1.27 million, but 400 of that's already in place, and they're only getting like another 850 on top of that. Tripling, they're over tripling what they have, but it's only at this one printing facility. That's the thing. This Sparks manufacturing campus in Mooresville, North Carolina, this is one facility that they own. They own multiple facilities, and like they're all just as big. So this is not a massive increase. Like it's marketed as a big, like massive 1.27 million square foot. It's super huge. It's gonna add a bunch of printing. This amount of printing add-on is not that big. It's not half of what they already do. It's not even half of what they already do. Like it's over half of what this facility already does. But if you're looking at total Pokemon printing in the United States or the world, this is not even close to half. So here we go. We've got what? Yeah, 6, literally like 6 facilities, 5. So this addition of printing, it's only at one of these facilities that we're getting an increase in printing. And it's only like that's what these people don't understand. These printing facilities are already up and running. The addition that we're getting is not massive. It's not massive. Not in the slightest. These shortages are just going to continue. They're not going to get any better. And this doesn't mean, this also isn't like, hey, we're Pokemon, we're going to print a bunch more. Like, this facility isn't going to go back and reprint old sets. And it's not going to print a shit ton more. It's going to print as much as we need to spread thin. Like, more and more and more people are buying every single day. All the time.